All right, so now that we have our weekly reflections set up in Evernote, let's go ahead and move on to setting up our system for submitting, collecting and submitting our current events articles in Evernote. So the first thing you need to do actually, and hopefully you're, just a quick suggestion, hopefully you're always using Chrome, on a personal device at home, whatever. If you're not using Chrome, you might have to wait till you're on a Chromebook at school to accomplish this step. So what you need to do is go into open up a new tab and go to the apps section, Chrome/apps, and select the web store. Now in here, let's go ahead and just type in Evernote. Okay, now you've got a few options here, apps, but what I want you to download is the extension here, and you can even just select it. Download the extension, Evernote Web Clipper. You can see I already have it. I'll give it a 5. It's great. Okay, so go ahead and add that to Chrome, and it'll come up like so as your elephant on the extension bar. So now that that's done, let's suppose that we find our article, and here it is. We want it, on the immigrant crisis and how the thousands of people are fleeing into Germany and Europe and everything else, and how this is going to culturally change Germany, right? So here it is. But before we start clipping this, what we want to do is go back to our Evernote account, and let's go into notebooks, and we're going to create a new notebook altogether. So let's call this current events, create notebook. Now, once you click on this, you can see that we have our class notes and our current events notebooks. What we want to do is click and drag those together, and you can see here it says create stack. We're now going to digitally stack our notebooks together. So let's go ahead and call this AP Human Geography. Okay, so now we've got a notebook stack. We've got our class notes and reflections. If you want to add to those, we'll figure out options for that. And we have our current events. Now we don't have any notes in here, so what we want to do is we're going to start adding our current events notes, but we're going to be using our web clipper extension to do this. So here's our article, and we want this to be in Evernote. So what I want you to do is go up here to clip to Evernote, and let's cancel this. So once you get that, it'll give you several options. You can clip the whole article, a simplified article, the full page, bookmarks, screenshots, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and go with the simplified article. A lot of these images and videos, the images will come up, but the videos not so much. So if we go to a simplified article, here it is, everything you need. And let's go ahead and change this. Where it says organize, we've got our AP Human Geography notebook stack. Let's go to current events. Save. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this. That's all good and well there. So here's our current events. Let's refresh the page, and it should be here. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for it to load and everything else, but that's not a big deal. So just like we did with the current events, the reflections, let's hit enter here, and let's add our commentary. Probably don't need it quite so large. Commentary. At this point, this is where you would basically just talk about how this article, maybe a synopsis of the article, and then how it relates to this class. So you can add your text here. All right, and then just like we did with the other notebook, we can add a divider line, and there it is. Now, as usual, you just go up here to share, get the link. There we are, copy. Now let's go back here and submit. Now this one's a little bit different because you'll be submitting this on a weekly basis. I haven't, it could be 2 articles, could be 1, but let's just go ahead and do this and submit it as necessary. Let's just say it's Savars, okay? And today, let's say we're submitting this for the 9th. You paste the URL. If you're doing 2 articles, you can paste it again, and you hit submit, and you're all done for your current events for that week. Be prepared to share it in class. A lot of times I will want to hear what you guys are talking about around the world and what you guys are learning from. Make sure you guys are using plenty of credible news sources from around the world, not just the BBC and the New York Times. Make sure that you're going in and finding current events from all over the world. All right, thanks for watching.